Y'all grew in y'all's own unique way. Y'all guys came a long way. Some of y'all had more bumps in the road than others, but y'all guys overcame that, man. Guys, y'all still got a lot to learn. A lot to learn. There's so much to learn about baseball. Just don't give up. That's one of them. Don't give up. So just keep learning. All right?
All right. So, the first thing, what I want to do instead of addressing you first is addressing the parents. Hey, these kids, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're not the same players from day one when they started practicing or when they started working or we just started going to the gym because it was raining. They developed and worked so hard to be where they're at right now. You help them out, sacrifice, give up things that you guys are doing at home or what you're relaxed on or what you're wanting to do and implement and do it with the kids. Take them out to the park. The worst thing that you guys could do is put up the gear and call it and scratch it off and say, okay, I don't have to worry about that no more. No, we work so hard. Some of you guys are moving to minor one. You got to get ready for that. You got to be prepared for that. If you think you're all hot shot right now, just wait until you move up, like Trey, Caden, and Gaige. You guys are moving up to the next level. You guys are moving up to minor one. That's a whole other world over there. You got live pitch, all right? But then when it comes to majors, you guys got to get ready for that. Once you're in majors, you got to get ready for the next level. And so it's an ongoing thing. You never stop. You never get comfortable. As we get older, I still cannot get comfortable where I'm at. I got to continue growing. Not growing because I'm already growing old, but growing mentally. All right? In everything that I do, I have to continue growing. The attitude is always stay coachable. And that goes to all the parents as well. Have that mentality, stay coachable. Mm-hmm. Don't be narrow-minded about what other things or other people are doing or anything. If someone has the wisdom of something, listen to them. All right? And then use it to the kids as well. I'm so excited for you guys. You guys are young. You guys got a whole lot of things to look forward to. But whatever you put into it, and what you want to do and accomplish in life, it depends on how you think. All right? If we get easily distracted, then it's going to take a long time to get where we need to go. But if we stay focused, dedication, and motivation on anything that we do, and then you got people that are taking their time to show you and help you, then listen to them. Mm-hmm. I always use this analogy, be like a dry sponge. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a sponge all dry, looks tough and everything? But what happens when that sponge gets put in a jug of water? It soaks it all up, right? You soak it all up. That's what you need to have. You need to be able to soak up all the information, especially when you're talking to older baseball players or older coaches or coaches that are helping you. You need to be that dry sponge. You need to absorb as much as you can. Pick all the good stuff. There's some of them that have bad habits. Weed out all the bad habits. You guys, I'm so excited for you, man. The other thing I want to say, well, I guess I'll say it after I pass out the trophies, okay? So we're fixing to pass out the trophies. When we call the trophies, I want you to come up when we call your name, okay? Go ahead.
First we got is Caden. Swallow. Come up here.
Good job, Caden.
Over here. Stand right here. So Caden here, Caden, I think Caden taught me more. I think he taught me more than I taught him. He taught me how to be patient. It takes a lot of patience with these kids. So Caden helped me grow as a person a lot. And man, Caden, you're one of those kids, man. You came a long way.
Yeah.
A long way, and I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Keep working, kid.
Good job, Caden. Woohoo!
All right, next trophy goes out to Gilberto.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead, G.
Hey, this kid here, man, he's coming a long ways. He's always wanting to learn. He's always pushing the limit. And hey, whenever we make mistakes and he's correcting them, he's listening and he's doing it. And he's trying to find ways. Not only that, but he has a strong family that is willing to help him out. I mean, they were recording his practicing off the field and everything, and they were sending it to me. That's just a lot. That's just a whole lot. And I could tell right there and then that by next practice, he had it going on, man. He fixes it, things. Good job, G.
Good job, G. Way to go, G.
Our next one goes to Gaige.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, Mom.
Yeah, Mom.
Gaige, man. Where do I start? This one right here. Woo!
Just
You
end
want to
it.
talk about someone who?
Oh, the good one.
You want to talk about somebody who, you know, was able to get under my skin, but you know what? This one right here, I mean, Gaige,
Yep.
him too. I mean, this year he really learned how the game is played, how the game is supposed to be played. He still has a lot of work to do, but attitude-wise and all that, man, he's maturing. He's growing up. He's becoming a young man. So,
That's a
for
lot.
that Gaige, I'm proud of you, buddy. Keep working, man.
Hey,
Good job,
Keep
Gaige.
working.
remember that one time you caught it right there and it went straight to first base? And instead of touching
Yep.
first base, you threw it to home plate.
I still remember.
Right? Remember that?
Mama ain't gonna let that one down.
I still remember.
Exactly.
Hey, but the next time on another game that it came straight to you, you picked it up and you knew what to do with it, right?
I went to first and
That's right. You threw it, you got it first, got that out, and then you threw it to home. Hey, that's how it happens. Okay? We're gonna make mistakes. All right, but we got to learn from those mistakes. Now, if it would have came to you again on first base, and if you would have done the same thing, not scooped it up and just thrown it away and not touched first base, then we got like, we got something we got to worry about. Because that tells me you have potential. Okay, so that's what we need. And have that. But it's like Coach Jacob said, it's that attitude.
Yeah.
You gotta want it. You have it, but you gotta want it, and nobody can give you that want. All right, it comes from you. Okay.
Good job, Gaige. Good job, my son.
Now I'm not going to pool.
No, you gotta wait. Listen to everybody's.
All right, who we got here? Oh man, you sure you don't want to do this guy? All right, Frankie.
Go ahead, Frankie. Woo!
I'll tell you one thing about Frankie here, man. I think Frankie. I mean, we've learned together. You know, like I always say, I have to stay coachable, right? And so there's certain things that Frankie has taught me as well. But overall, the whole players have also taught me as well. But one thing, Frankie, man, is like have that good work ethic, man. Continue with that good work ethic. What does that mean? That means always try to work hard what you want to do, okay? And I am impressed from fall ball. This is your first spring ball that you're playing, and I am so impressed of what you have accomplished.
Definitely.
Right? So if you continue on having that same work ethic, and by the time you develop more years
Listen.
behind, you're going to become a
Listen.
great ball player. Okay? All right? But just remember, during games, listen to the coaches, not to dad. Okay? Remember that. All right?
Good job, Frankie.
Yes.
Woo-woo!
Yes, don't listen to your dad.
Good job, dude. Good job.
No, it better be me.
This one goes to David.
Go, David.
You cheered for David, but you didn't cheer for yourself.
David's one of the reasons why I love baseball. Baseball, it doesn't matter how big you are, it doesn't matter how strong you are, it doesn't matter how fast you are.
Yeah.
What matters is how much heart you have. How much heart you have for the game. David, I seen this kid make mistakes. He might shed a tear, he might get upset, but you know what? He shakes it off. David shakes it off. He runs on the field, runs off the field. He does everything I do, everything I tell him to do, and everything the coaches do. He plays with heart. And man, that's the perfect player you need right there for a team. So thank you.
Good job, David. Good job, David.
Good job, David. Where are you going?
Good job, dude.
I know.
This one goes to Trey.
Go ahead, Trey.
Now Trey, woo, Trey, man.
Slugger.
Trey, man, you talking about somebody who's got size but ain't got the speed, man. Someone's got to unhook that trailer. That's what we say. You got to unhook the trailer. But no, man, no. I mean, you want to talk about somebody who it was frustrating at first, you know, he's trying to get the mechanics and everything all focused in. But I mean, this kid worked. This kid worked. Hey, being behind the plate,
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting the ball every single time. We're asking a lot for him.
Yep.
I mean, we asked a lot, and you know what? He stepped up.
Yeah, he
Trey
did.
stepped up.
He did.
And for that, man, I'm proud of you. Keep working. I mean, I heard you had the all-star tryouts, you know.
Just hope you make
But,
it.
I mean, come on, man. Keep working. Hey, and be coachable.
Yeah.
Be coachable. All right? Coaches are gonna tell you things or what you need to do. You say yes, sir. Okay, and that's all you gotta do, man. You'll go a long way.
Good job, Trey.
Trey reminds me so much of this guy right here.
Aw.
I mean, even him, when he's done running and everything, he had the same problem, man. So keep it up, Trey.
Good job, Trey. Woo. Good job, Trey.
All right. We got Sarai up.
Woo! Go ahead, Mama. Good job, Sarai.
Good job, Sarai. Good job. Hey,
Get out of the pool right now.
all hands, I mean, we can all admit, I mean, Sarai was the one that always gave it 100% all the time. Every time when it comes to a person, like a coach, ideal player is a player like Sarai.
Yep.
I am so excited to see this young lady right here develop. I don't care if she plays softball, baseball. If there's Sarai that has the game, I want to be able to go see that game. I want to be able to go see that because I know that she's going to give you everything.
Yep.
She's not going to give up on you. I might travel. I don't care how many miles I have to travel. I already know that I'm going to go see a player that's never going to give up. That player that's going to have the right attitude. The player that's going to talk to listen to the coach and she's going to say yes sir, no sir,
Yep.
or yes ma'am, no ma'am. Those are the players that I know if she wants it and she puts her mind into it, she will develop and she will get it.
Yep.
All right, good job, Sarai.
Good job, Sarai. Good job, Mama.
Last but not least, Kaden.
Go ahead, Kaden.
Thanks for my trophy back.
Don't mess with.
Stop it. Always knew it.
Kaden, aka Spider-Man, aka Macho Man, aka Monster Man, you know, man, Kaden, he taught me too. He taught me the biggest thing about patience, you know, Kaden, man.
Hold on.
With each of these kids, you know, you got to figure out a way to, you know, how do I reach this kid? How can I get to him?
You said two.
Kaden at first, man, he was a puzzle. He was, I'm not gonna lie. He was a real big puzzle, but man, once you get to him, once you understand how to get to him, man, it's perfect.
You just couldn't see.
Yeah. And,
That's all?
Yeah.
He just
yeah,
couldn't see. That's all it was.
He's like,
I'm like, Kaden, why didn't you tell me you couldn't see? I didn't want nobody to know.
He didn't even know.
Man, come
He
on,
didn't know
Kaden.
until he put them glasses on. He didn't
But
know.
Kaden brings a special energy to the team.
Mm-hmm.
He brings it to the team. I remember when Kaden hurt his finger and all that. Instead of giving up and being scared, man, he stepped up. And everyone could learn from that. Everyone could learn from the bravery this man has, man. I'm proud of you, buddy. Thank
Good job, Kaden.
Yeah, Kaden. Hey, you're trying, man. Keep it up, okay?
Good job, Kaden. Woo!
now my trophy back.
All right, here, hold it. Hold it.
Is first of all, as overall, this has been the hardest season for me, for my family as well. All right. Everybody pretty much knows that, you know, I lost my wife this year. It's like over the years, I coached baseball. I did a whole lot for the children. She saw how much I would put all my effort into that. But I turned away from that whenever we found out that she had diagnosed with cancer. I made that my top priority. I was with her through all of that. And I think here towards the end, she wanted to see that fire in me again as well. So she convinced me to start picking up a team. Frankie started coming to our church. and Frankie needed a coach. I had told Irene that I would help him on whatever I could. And she's like, hey, we need a coach. There's not a manager. So I stepped in. Martha's like, hey, you know what you need to do. And I did. Here we are. Then we got Coach Jaime in there. So I know that this is God's plan. And overall, you guys are my therapy. You guys are the reason why. That sometimes I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like whatever. But like I tell you got to shake it off, man. You got to shake it off. You got to get ready for the next play. And that's where we're at.
Yes, sir.
We're shaking it off. But I want to say, parents, all of you, thank you so much. And from the bottom of our hearts and our family, we'll always be here. And everything that you guys need, you can always come over here and we'll help you out, man. Okay, guys?
Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.